This is part of an ongoing programme of modernising our distribution setup. We've had our handheld terminal implementation, and now following on from that we have our warehouse management system implementation. If you look around different UK logistics businesses, the majority of them these days are using warehouse management technology to maintain their stocks and to deliver good service to their customers, and we need to be part of that modern world.
Hi, my name's Phil Tyler. I'm the warehouse manager from Carlsberg Tingley. We're the first depot in the country to go live with WMS. We'd like to show you the warehouse and how it's working.
Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Martin. All right?
Yeah, not bad, mate. All picks finished last night. We've looked on the system. We've got a few bin-to-bin movements that we can do. We'll do them before we start bringing any goods in or doing any picking.
Right,
you okay with them?
Yep, I'll crack on with that.
Smashing. See you shortly.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
I've just started my daily shift. I'm about to log on to the system now, so I'm going to do that. You need to input your username and password. Everybody gets their own password and username. I'm going to start by doing a bit of stock rotating. So I'm going to go into housekeeping and move this pallet of Carlsberg into another lane for stock rotation. Okay, I'm all logged on, so I'm going to start the engine up now and do a bin-to-bin location movement on this pallet of Carlsberg bottles. I've scanned the bin that I'm moving the bottles from. I'm going to pick up the pallet of bottles and move it into another bin, which will then be scanned, so that the stock rotation has taken place then. I've now taken the bottles of Carlsberg to the new location. It's now been scanned in and will now appear on the system, ready for picking. I first noticed the device on the River Project bulletins on our works notice board, but I didn't come across the actual device until the training started. I found the system easy to use, and it wasn't long before the information started to sink in. A lot of it is quite repetitive and you soon get the hang of it. The first day ran a lot smoother than expected, really. There were obstacles along the way, but with the help of the WMS guys we soon overcame these obstacles. They're very knowledgeable, always at hand, keen to offer their advice, and always about when you need them. Best thing about this system is it maintains stock integrity. You're not wasting your time anymore looking for empty bin locations. You're not wasting your time looking for stock. Everything's put away in its place, system guided. You just follow the system and it takes you to the location, whether it be an empty bin or an actual item. stored away.
Tingley was our pilot site, and I'm delighted at how well the pilot's gone. The guys in Tingley have done a great job and given us an opportunity, I think, to test the new technology thoroughly. What follows on is an implementation at Stone Cross. That's due at the end of July. And then very quickly after that, a month later, we go to Gravelly Park, and a month after that, we go to Croydon. And then that'll be that for 2008. We have no plans to go to other sites this year, but we are reviewing and looking at the business case to roll out to further locations in 2009 and beyond.
We've got into a process, as all depots do, of working in a certain way. So it was something new, it's new technology, it was something different for everybody which people had to understand. So there's quite a lot of training involved to get people to understand the new workings of the system.
For the operatives, it's pretty straightforward. It's just getting them used to using it and actually using it for the first time. But I would say here at Tingley, we're getting there with them. Few struggle more than others, where we've had to do a little bit more training with. But in general, they've all picked it up pretty well.
I think the training is a critical part of the implementation. What we did was we had training through the day and for the night staff, various refreshers then. So we had the full week of training. They then went back and did some refresher training prior to go live, so that it was fairly fresh in the mind prior to the actual implementation date.
It was quite nerve-wracking at first because of the major change to our daily routine. But once again, the experience of the training guys helped us, and before that I'd only ever used a computer at home to surf the internet, really, that's it. The keyboard is the same you've got at home or anywhere. We're all familiar with those. Just once again getting used to the actual system and how it works.
I think it'll be far superior to the way we used to run before we had the warehouse management system, and I think that is just because you'll never have any stock going out of date. It will flag up if you're getting stock that's running short on date, so you'll never really have any stock losses at all. So I think that's where the great benefit from any depot will be, however big or however how small it is.
Well, it's going to give us a lot more automated processes. It gives us better visibility of our stocks. It guides the people. There's less potential for errors and mistakes with the put away. So, all in all, the customer at the end of the day should see the order fill should be much more accurate and should have a lot less mistakes when they get delivered.
Keeping our stock accurate, being able to find things that are in our warehouses easily helps us deliver great customer service in terms of the fulfilment of orders, but it also helps us do that at low cost by being as productive as possible. And productivity is important to us as a business. If we're to succeed in the marketplace, we need to be very cost effective in everything we do, and the warehouse management system will allow us to be more productive than we've been in the past.
Advice I would give is to make sure that you communicate everything prior to go live as much as you can, either through briefings or through notice boards. There is a lot of nervousness. It is new technology. It is a big change to what we already know. So there is a change to the system. People are nervous about it. Involve them as much as you can. Let them see the pieces of equipment that they're going to be working with, and just involve them along the way as much as you can.
I couldn't be more pleased with how things have gone. We've had, from the off, a better level of service for customers out of Tingley than we previously had on order fill. That's despite the fact that there were a lot of people having to adjust to the new ways of working. From the customer's perspective, it's been great. The people have absolutely committed to us all the way through. I don't think I could have asked more of the team there, and I'm really delighted in the support, therefore, that all of our people in Tingley have given the company.
My advice for the other depots: don't be afraid of the system. It's very user friendly and you'll soon get the hang of it.